There's a goal.
Then make the goal then. What's stopping you? Hit it.
Quick question.
What?
Is your hair real?
No,
Oh.
it's not real.
Wait, can you go like this?
Yeah.
Good girl.
Thanks, Daddy. Oh no. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I heard she had trouble at the airport. She was carrying small arms. I wonder if she uses deodorant or hand lotion.
Who are the primary victims of war?
I'll say women.
Why?
Okay.
How?
I mean, I guess the outcomes of going to war, like what happens with women and like cities that are invaded.
So let's assume military deaths are like nearly exclusively male. Like 99.99% male.
if you're
all
cutting
war.
out civilian casualties to prove this
Which-
point,
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Than men.
but he can, especially since you're specifically looking at the United States. So, for instance, of the 292,000 members of the U.S. military who were killed by enemy fire, 16 of them total were female. 16
of the
from the
United States. Yeah.
Total. 16 from the United States for all of World War II. All of it.
She has no clue to the reality around her. This girl is slower than a parked car. Men will die by the tens of thousands, and somehow women are still affected. Men will get blown to smithereens, and women will still find a way to play the victim.
That's really unfortunate. I'm sad.
I'll take that.
Due to the high rates of inflation, the 5-second rule has been extended 75% longer. Did I say inflation? I meant to say wholeflation.
I think your boyfriend is perfect, and I love him. And Kelly is.
Alright, so I know your sister does, and my brother knows I do, but he just doesn't accept it, and he's just scared for it. So, what's your advice? Alright, so there's pros and cons to this. The pros are you get to go to Disneyland with me. You have your sister has cool cars, like an Audi R8. It's just like a whole lot of cool things. So the cons is that the people at school, it could be really like weird. What's the weirdest thing that you've witnessed at school? Someone has a whole Dropbox of my sister's content. Your brother's friend probably have like Dropbox stuff. That's so awful to think about. But like, just tell your brother to just accept. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is a daily allowance for me. Okay, just accept it. Accept it, yeah. Like, accept it. Look at this. Pants on pants.
Not worth it. Self-respect, dignity, and honor over everything. Having somebody love you for you is worth more than people who only love the material benefits you give them.
Alright, I get this question way too much, even in school. Basically, everywhere I go, if I ever get recognized. What do they mean if it's pink?
Dude, I told you.
Don't hit me with the car.
I don't know what I have to tell you, but
You're hiding something, clearly.
I'm not hiding anything.
Say that shit with a straight face.
It is my Audi R8.
No, the it's not. You have a pink. Okay, there's so many things that's pink. Literally, look, there's so much that's pink that it can't just be your Audi R8.
That's like the most expensive pink thing.
Okay, hold on.
Or, I mean, it could be
Maybe like a hot or cold game.
Sure.
Is it an object?
Yes.
Something that you can hold.
Yes.
Hold the object. Okay. Is it like an electrical device?
No.
Ron, we need the will of God.
Lost their minds. how you gonna tell somebody you fine? Let me get your Instagram. I'm gonna talk to you. Da da da. And I say, okay, buy me a hot dog from the corner lady. He gonna say you wildin'. You can't buy me a hot dog, but you wanna talk to me?
Already making demands and begging, and you guys barely even met? That man dodged a heat-seeking ballistic missile. And these girls be like, oh, we don't have delusional standards.
Actually have found that I think men are more likely to have bizarrely unrealistic expectations. I have so many girlfriends who are highly accomplished, highly educated, great people, and just wonderful women, and the dating pool is absolutely brutal for them.
What are these men looking for?
It is entirely unclear to me that it's like, why are their men not jumping to want to date them? So,
well, Alicia, those are not bizarre and unrealistic expectations, because reality is that ultimately men want to build a family, okay? And most men don't want to be with an accomplished and educated woman because those women are entitled, demanding, and a pain to deal with. Even different studies would tell you that that's the case. So most of your accomplished and educated friends are very likely to end up with a cat instead of a family, just like Whoopi.
To all the ladies who can't understand and comprehend this, I'm sorry. You are part of the problem.
Women today are more successful than ever. They're more professionally successful. They're more financially independent. Women get more college degrees and graduate degrees than men do. There's even some data that over 50% of business startups are done by women. There are a lot of resources now for women in the corporate world, in the world of tech. When it comes to building a career, it's the best time in history to be a woman. However, as women become more successful, the dating pool of acceptable men significantly shrinks. This is an uncomfortable truth to talk about, but women are hardwired to be attracted to men who are in the same socioeconomic status or higher. So as we are now living in this modern era where women are more successful than ever, you see a lot of these women surpassing men educationally, professionally, financially. So that means that the dating pool available to these women is smaller and smaller and smaller. It is what it is. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. It is what it is.
And she forgot to mention that women nowadays are more unhappy than ever before because we are straying women away from their traditional core values.
You want a cookie? Yeah, I got you. God's plan. God's plan. I hold back sometimes I do.
Oh shit, your mama titty milk? Go looking out, gang. Go looking out.
Would you rather be with a broke man that loves you so much, or with anything apart from that, or with a billionaire that provides for you but doesn't love you and cheats on you? Billionaire. Like, I didn't even have to think about it. Like, obviously the billionaire. Love goes out the window, mate, when there's no fucking food on the table. I mean, are we talking about broke? Like, absolutely broke? Like, no. What am I going to do with that love? I can't eat that love. Someone's love wants to fly first class. That's a famous quote from Love is Blind. Oh, yeah. What am I to do? That broke man would probably not be so in love with you if he was a billionaire. Yeah, because you never know how people change when they got loads of money. Wait. You don't know a man until a man has power. Yeah, that's so true. I agree.
The lust for materialistic items and things have forever ruined this generation and has completely destroyed the world, where we throw our self-respect, our core values, ruin great relationship and marriages because of materialistic things and money. My mom told me this, that a woman who can be bought isn't worth having.
No, a good girl, I'm telling you, the best girlfriend, the best girl to find is somebody who don't even need you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Go day for day. But the best, me personally, the most fire thing for me, bro, is a girl who's focused on herself, what she got going on, and financially building up for herself. And you just the add-on. That's just, yeah, you just the add-on. Exactly. Yeah, bro, you're telling me that you the one that's telling me, no, like, I hate when you pay for my shit, let me pay for it. That's so amazing to me, bro. Like, that shit is so fire, bro. That's real. To me, you getting your own shit, you doing your own shit, because there's girls out here, bro, and you know why? It's the internet. They see people like Jada Waiter, they see people like Ari, they see people like that, and wanna be them, bro. It's so crazy that
they got their own bag. You bugging. Jada Waiter they got.
Yeah, I said they seeing that. They're seeing that.
Now I want to test how good your guys' cheek slang shutting gun is. In this next clip, tried to spot the red flags.
How long was your last relationship?
Wow, 4 very long years.
4 long years. Do you mind if I ask why that ended?
Well, he was verbally abusive. He never took me out on dates. And he literally told me I was too much when I was just asking for the bare minimum. And I knew I deserved better, so I broke up with him.
Notice how she said he. This screams red flag to me. She seems to be focused on everything that he did wrong in the relationship and hasn't taken the time to reflect and take responsibility for the parts that she's played. She's likely holding resentment towards him and still has work to do before being in a relationship with a healthy masculine man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to remember this one thing. You are who you attract. Your vibe is your tribe. You don't see giraffe hanging out with penguins. Broken people attract broken people.
Probably the biggest wake-up call that I ever had was when someone told me that you can tell how much you love yourself by the partner you choose.
Good morning, Anderson.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we?
We are amazing.
Okay, looking over here.
Good.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa, whoa. I am so thirsty.
This has to be the whitest black dude I have ever met. He even has the white guy comb over slick back hair. Like, what the flying chode?
Should we promote weight loss for plus size people or should we promote acceptance?
Oh, well, they're already like that, so we shouldn't push weight loss on them. I think we should just push acceptance. Yeah, I mean, how, like, they should try to be healthy, but not lose weight, like, yeah.
I think we should just accept. If they're happy and content with how they feel, then that's up to them. It's not me and it's not my choice and it's not my body. And if they're okay with that, then I accept them if they're the ones that are waking up, you know, and feeling the way that they feel. So why wouldn't I accept them if they accept themselves? So I think acceptance.
This whole fat body positive movement is the only real movement. Without any actual movement, we should promote wellness, fitness, and health. 20 years ago, I kid you not, if you bragged about being fat or say being fat is healthy, you will be ridiculed. This is why we need to bring back bullying.
I believe that the worst thing that has happened to American society, I'm saying this as a martial arts coach who preaches and has preached against this venomously, but I think we need to bring bullying back, bro. Bullying's got to make a comeback. These kids are getting weird. We had that depression episode, and I used to think I had depression, and now I just don't believe in it anymore. And now I don't have depression anymore. Honestly, I struggled with it my whole life. One day I was just like, you know what? This bullshit. Honest to God, what I think a lot of depression is and a lot of anxiety, especially anxiety, where a lot of that comes from, you ain't got enough shit wrong in your life. You need to go get shot at.
Growing up as a kid, I was a victim of bullying. And I know this is gonna sound weird, but I'm actually very glad that it happened to me because it helped me build my character. It helped me have the ability to persevere through the tough times, and it helped me stand up for myself. Because there's this quote that goes, easy times create weak men and hard times create strong men. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Melanie Marie Porter.